Okay, round 2 tourney battle. We're doing PO because Wi-Fi decides to be a douche and disconnect us. I blame my own modem because it's crappy and lags. Well, either way, double switch off the bat. He knocks off. I toxic. And yeah, this is just Stolly Wars. He U-turns out, which go screw with U-turn. It's new, but yeah, U-turns out. I go for knockoff, knocking out Moltres' life orb, which works for me to make sure it's not Scarf, but just life orb. So yeah, he goes for air slash. I just want to see what he does. And originally I got a flinch. This is like replay same moves, but originally it was a flinch, so I just knocked off just to do 4 extra damage. Go into Tenna, special wall, take the hit. Goes into Blissey because special wall can take any hit I can do, so I just set up a layer toxic. I don't know what I want to do. I figured toxic or something or stealth rock, so I go into primate, but I get paralyzed, so that's like, ugh. I U-turn out, figuring it doesn't want to stay in a. It's gonna either go into Gliscor or Moltres to take close combat, so I U-turn out. I go back into Tenna to wall that thing. I predict he's gonna stay in, over predicting that, so I just go for the Surge to try and kill Moltres. But no, he makes a safe play, goes to Bliss, gets poisoned. I go back. I go out into primate as he aromatherapies to get his team cured. So it's like now I'm just gonna go to close combat in case he wants to overpredict or something. But no, he goes into Gliscor. I get a crit, which didn't happen in the original, so I think, so yeah, that's something we need to redo. So he earthquakes on the Shuckle, and here I believe I roost as I just go for a toxic, figuring that's probably the best thing we can do. It's the best thing that happens that we can do. That's like not like restart the match, but he turns out is, I think I go for another toxic, or do I go for knockoff? I go for knockoff, just trying to get a little bit of extra damage. It goes in Moltres. That tells me to go back into Tentacruel, just so I can do whatever. And yeah, I get Black Sludge, and here I believe it's a double switch. I predict the Bliss and switch into Kanga, so I can set up a sub, because it can't hurt. Sub won't break with due to an S-toss. I'll be faster, so it can't paralyze him. So yeah, it's like I go into Kanga, I set up a sub, so it's like, yeah, but in comes Gliscor. Here I go for the return, yeah, and do that much damage. 27. That actually seems a little bit high, but yeah, it's like here's where the original Wi-Fi thing disconnected. So everything else is now like, it's no longer same moves, it's do whatever. I send in Haunter, thinking dodge Earthquake, do whatever, it can't really hurt me. But he sends in Bliss, I can't really hurt Bliss. So I decide just to get out of there. I'll go back into Primate, see if I can like threaten him with close combat. It's like, I'm predicting to switch either back into Gliscor or Moltres, so I go for the Ice Punch. He sends in the one I want to hit so bad. I Ice Punch, that thing is dead. Toxic doesn't matter, so yeah, that thing's gone. Bye-bye, Gliscor. Now he sends in Moltres. I don't want to take an Air Slash, so I'm going to go back and out in the Tenna. As he goes for Air Slash, that's starting to whittle me down quite a bit, but Special All 10 is like there. He's going back into Bliss, and I figured it's probably the best time I can get up Toxic Spikes. I don't know the rest of his team. I don't think he has that much flyers left. So yeah, I think everything else should be affected by Toxic except that. So yeah, I go on a Shuckle, kind of using his fodder, because at this point Sussing Toss can kill me. But he decides to, oh, I'm going to try and go for the spin. It can't hurt me. So I sleep, I get my health back. Shuckle's now at full, which is good for me. I'm predicting the rapid spin, so I'm going to go out to Haunter. And he just goes for a rock, so it's like, I'm predicting Bliss to come back in, so it's like, do I want to explode? I decide no, I'm just going to Shadow Ball just to see in case he wants to overpredict, but I don't want to explode just yet, so I decide to switch back out. I'm going in the Tenna as he goes for the, let's see, where'd he go? He goes for aromatherapy this turn. Heal the poisoned. He wants to spin those away, so he doesn't have. But I go for the spin just to get rid of these rocks, because I'd rather not be taking the entry damage. He goes for the T-Wave. He Seismic tosses me as I think I overpredict that he was going to do something else, but no. He's just going to S-Toss, so now I believe I go back in I go into Primate. Take an S-Toss. And now I think I'm U-turning? I know he doesn't want to use close combat, so I'm going to U-turn. Now I go for Ice Punch, predicting the Moltres. Alright, yeah. So Ice Punch, predicting Moltres, it doesn't do as much as I want it to, so I'm going back into Tenta to take the Air Slash, which, it's hurting. Tenta's starting to really get worn down. But now he's going to do Bliss. I believe, yeah, I predict that. I go back out in the Primeape. I think here he, what does he do, Wizardy? Yeah. I think I'm gonna close combat, just trying to hurt. No, I get paralyzed. I think I did close combat, but no, that doesn't do enough. I switch out because I want to keep it to threaten it. Go back into Haunter to block the Rapid Spin because I want to keep those Toxic Spikes up because it's just, if I can keep those up, I am good because Tena can't really set them up again. I predict the double switch, or I predict Bliss to come back in, so I double switch. I think here I Ice Punch. Yeah, I Ice Punch, predicting he's going to switch back out again, but no. He plays Ballsy, he predicts that, and now Primeape can die to a Seismic Toss, so really my counter to Bliss is kind of like blah. I go back into Haunter to take an S-Toss. So yeah, I'm going to switch back in on Primeape, because Toxic's doing wonder against this Bliss. If he wants to just die to Toxic, that's fine to me. So yeah, I'm going to go back out in a Haunter, do I go back out in a Haunter, or do I? Yeah, I go back out in a Haunter, because I want to just Toxic Stall it as much as I can. And I believe here I go for a Sludge Bomb. I figured, a little bit more damage on Blister probably won't hurt. And that does more than I expected it to do. It does a fourth. Granted, I'm Spec, but still, that does not. It's like, I'm thinking maybe I can kill it. If not, Toxic's going to kill it. But he decides to just Aromatherapy instead of Stopwell. He said he didn't know how to really use Bliss. He didn't realize it would take that much. So, yeah, he just does that. He sent in Moltres thinking, I should be faster, or I could set up on Agility. But no, I think he thought he could live it, but I just Sludge Bomb kill it because I'm expecting to kill it. Hitmonchan, I'm not exactly threatened by it, so I know I probably can't kill it one shot, but hey, I can get some Specs damage on it. It's like, all he is like, left is like something else, Hitmonchan, and Sandslash, but no, I just go for Sludge Bomb. I barely live the pursuit. It's beautiful. It's like, wow, that's amazing, but no. He's on Sceptile, which is now poisoned, thanks to Toxic Splash. So, yeah, I bring in Weavile. It doesn't matter what he does. If he's Scarfed, I'm still Sash, so I'll kill him with an Ice Punch. He decides for whatever reason to send in Sandslash for live to hit, but it won't live too. So at this point, it's game over. Good game, Andrew. I kind of wish you luck. I think you're eliminated from the tourney by the time this match happens, so I don't know what to say. But yeah, I win the battle. That was fun, Andrew. We should do it again sometime. And I'll see you back for Battle 3, so later.